Do you have feelings for God? Do you have feelings for God? Or you feel is not important? Love the Lord with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with everything. Everything inside of you need to ring a bell when you hear God. If it doesn't ring a bell, my brother, you don't have an encounter yet. A genuine encounter with God makes everything ring God. There is a sound. There is sound about God inside of you. And you can create this thing. I'm telling you. Seriously. The first protocol for an encounter is hunger and thirst. But in this hunger and thirst, you must understand passion. When you understand that passion and that drive, then you have to understand compassion. Because compassion is when passion now is mixed with emotion. So you are it makes you cry, it makes me weep. Haven't you wondered why we cry in the presence of God? Have you wondered? That one now is not hunger, now it's not thirst again. This one is a passion and a compassion. You don't even know why you are crying. There are days somebody can be leading prayer while I'm sitting down and I'm weeping. You may not know. When I carry my head and go down, I'm just trying to clean tears. Even me, if you ask me, why are you crying? I'm telling you, I don't know why I'm crying. It's not as if I'm crying about something that did not eat something, or somebody did something. No. Have you ever had a pure tears, just pure cry? There is that passion that happens in the presence of God that makes you malleable and ductile. It means that truly your heart and your encounter with God are genuine. You don't need to be flogged to cry. No. There is a love. A lady, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. You don't even know why you are crying, but you are crying. Crying for what? There is the beauty that comes from it. It's a compassion. And every relationship or every level of association has these stages. The first level layer for an encounter with God, my friends, is that hunger and thirst. And that's why many more times when you begin a relationship initially with somebody, there is that hunger. You feel like eating the person. In the days of my love, you tell the person I love you. You say I love you more than the way I love you. I love you more than the. So you are doubting. It's a lie. You don't love me. I love you. But you don't love me like I love you. You say, how do you test it? How do you manage it? How can you be sure? That compassion makes you begin to feel you love God more than the way God loves you. That is a good state to remain. That is what is needed for an encounter to be sustained. In that kind of a state, you can't be doubting each other again. It's not possible. You become like the heart that pants after you always want to see. There is that need to see. It's passion. It's a protocol of encounter. If anytime you are ashamed, you are afraid to have that passion with God, there's a problem. You need an encounter. If you are afraid, imagine somebody, your husband or your wife or your girl, and you are afraid of the person. Is that not a problem? When the person comes, haba. There should be compassion. There should be passion. The thing should be running you crazy. It's a state that you want to see. And after that, you advance to intimacy, where you just want to dwell. You don't even know why you want to hold the person's hand. You don't know why there is just that you just want. It's a state. It's part of the required protocol for an encounter. So he said, deep now begin to call on to deep. As you begin to advance, as the heart pants after the water brooks. Now he's coming. There is passion there. Then they begin to advance into deep. Now calling on to deep. That level of love, of compassion and passion is deep, but it's calling onto another deep again. Intimacy. And now the heart does not know why. He wants to dive inside the water. He wants to remain and feel the water. An encounter is a product of passion, compassion, and intimacy. And everyone that must walk with God must value. They need to have a genuine passion with God. Why do we preach with so much passion? Why do we speak with so much conviction? that which you have seen, that which you have handled, that which you have taught. That is what we speak to you about. We love you so much that we will do it till we die. To you, God is not a big deal. It doesn't matter. If God likes, you should live. If God likes, you should die. If men like, they should talk about it. If they like, not talking about it. But how can we skit that they do be so passionate about the things they do? No one is passionate to talk about Jesus. Everybody is ashamed of him. Pastors these days are tired. They are tired of this job. They are tired because the desire now is no longer in their passion. The love for God, the compassion is the money they can get from it. What can you do even if they don't pay you? Do you feel happy? Are you joyous? Are you gloriously happy when you do it? If I have to come and see you as a guy or as a girlfriend, you have to pay me for me to see you. I don't know what we are doing again. You should be happy. Spend all the money just to see me for 10 minutes. You should be happy. As the dead are panned after the water breaks. These are the things that will make us sometimes feel that we don't waste our money when we travel. I remember many years ago when GTBANK came to Nigeria for his final crusade, passing out the torch. Many of us, we and the micro, many of them, we spent so much amount of money. We went to Lagos, sleeping on the ground. We went there just to see this thing, experience this thing for the moment. We spent so much amount of money traveling for conference. Sometimes because we go late, we will go when they are about to share the grace. But we are happy that we just came to that atmosphere. That is a passion, a hunger. And when we enter there, we are just satisfied. And do you know that if you don't have this kind of passion for God, you will not know why you find yourself in a beer parlor. When you see one bottle, green, red, blue, yellow, you are now excited. And you do your stomach like this. Because everybody has passion and compassion for something. First layer for an encounter is hunger and thirst. The next layer is consecration. See, that relationship will not remain in hunger and only passion. The day we come, you must be consecrated to each other. I'm telling you. Because the nature of mankind is that when mankind is tired of eating something, he wants another thing again. It's only consecration that will make you choose something and remain there. Are you getting my point now? If not because of consecration, after you are with Sister A today, after 2 months, she's not even a big deal. I even felt that she was heaven on earth. You don't know why you now behold another person again. And the deception there, you don't know that this other person is the same thing. Until when you went there first, after a while, you now realize, now the same thing. You now move. You will move like that before you finish the earth. All the ladies on the earth, you will die. You will be old. Consecration is another layer. Because what will make you choose God and remain in God is not because God will be sweet all the time. There are days where God will be bitter. But you will remain because you are already consecrated. Consecration is devotion.